In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create a glassmorphism effect in GIMP, step by step, even if you're a complete beginner. This is a really popular modern design style, and it's perfect for thumbnails, UI mockups, social media graphics, posters, and YouTube visuals. We're going to take a colorful background, turn it into a frosted glass panel, add a bevel for realistic edges, and finish with that clean, transparent look that makes the design stand out. If this tutorial helps you, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more easy software guides just like this. All right, let's jump right in. First, open GIMP and load a colorful, high-contrast background image. The reason we want a bright and busy background is because the glassmorphism effect looks best when there's something interesting behind the frosted panel. Once your image is open, go to the Layers panel and duplicate the background layer. This duplicated layer is going to become the main glass panel, so having a copy gives us something to work with without damaging the original image. Now it's time to create the shape of the glass panel. Select the Rectangle Select tool by pressing R on your keyboard. In the tool options, make sure Rounded Corners is enabled. This gives the panel a softer, more modern appearance instead of sharp square edges. Then draw your glass panel shape directly on the canvas. Try to position it somewhere that complements the background and leaves enough space for text or design elements later on. You can always adjust the size if needed, so don't worry about making it perfect on the first try. Once the shape is ready, we need to mask the glass layer so the effect stays inside the selected area. Right-click the duplicated layer, then choose Add Layer Mask. When the dialog opens, select Selection and click OK. This tells GIMP to use your current selection as the visible area for the layer. After that, right-click the layer again and select Apply Layer Mask. This locks the shape in place and makes the panel behave like a clean glass element. Next, duplicate this layer again because we're going to create a bevel effect on top of the panel. This extra layer will help add realistic edge highlights and make the glass look more dimensional. On the third layer, go up to the Filters menu, then choose Decor and click Add Bevel. The bevel effect gives the panel a more polished, three-dimensional edge, which is one of the key details that makes glassmorphism look believable. Depending on your image, you may want to keep the effect subtle so it doesn't look too harsh. Now we'll apply the frosted glass blur to the second layer. Go to Filters, then Blur, and choose Gaussian Blur. In the settings, adjust the size X and size Y values between 15 and 30. A lower blur value gives a sharper frosted look, while a higher value creates a softer and more diffused glass effect. The best setting depends on your background and the style you want, so feel free to test a couple of values until it looks right. Once you're happy, click OK. At this point, you should already see the glassmorphism style taking shape. The background behind the panel should look softened and blurred, the edges should feel more refined, and the overall panel should look like a modern translucent glass cart. To finish everything off, press Ctrl-Shift-A to deselect everything and review your final result. This clears the active selection so you can see the effect cleanly and make sure everything looks balanced. If you want, you can now add text, icons, or buttons on top of the glass panel to complete the design. This effect works especially well for dashboards, hero banners, app mockups, and thumbnail overlays. The key is to keep it clean, elegant, and not too busy. And that's how you create a glassmorphism effect in GIMP using layers, masks, blur, and bevel effects. If this tutorial helped you, please hit the like button, subscribe for more creative editing tutorials, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.